Welcome to Technical Drawing with Mr. Chi.
Straight to it, today we are looking at plans and blueprints, drawing of plans and blueprint. Okay, we are going to look at definitions of these blueprints and plans and see what it entails. Let's go. All right, next slide. Sorry, this is obstructing the light up. Okay, so I think I've skipped a slide. Yes, this is the first slide. What's a blueprint? I'm sure you already know because we have discussed this a couple of times in class. Blueprint is a set of approved building drawings necessary to be put in place, okay, before building commences. So before you start building your house, there are a set of drawings necessary, okay, because it's not something the architect will start discussing with the builder step by step. What if the architect is not there? How does the builder continue with the project? So there has to be something, a means of communication where one can sit down with his cool head, design how it's going to go, design the end product, the beginning to the end product, how it's going to look like, then give it to those that will bring it to actualization. All right, so that's why I said the blueprint is a set of approved building drawings necessary to be put in place before building commences. Okay, they are also called working drawings. Okay, and the complete drawings builder use at building site. So take note that they are drawn by a draftsman or an architect. All right, these are two people that can draw a building drawing, and of course your teacher. All right. While the blueprint is made by the architect, it's the duty of the builder to interpret it correctly. Okay, that's why we are still doing what we call technical drawing. At this your level, it's still the basic level of the drawing, so you may not go in depth. We are going deep, but not deep enough as an architect will go. All right, so it requires precision, it requires accuracy. Any mistake can be very costly. A mistake on the door can give you a wrong door because the builder is following that drawing, following it to the letter. Okay, so you have to make sure as an architect that the drawing is perfect before handing it over to the builder. All right, so that's why I said the blueprint reading requires high level of architectural and engineering drawing. Okay, and also the ability to understand measurement. So both the builder and the architect should be able to understand measurement and should have a knowledge of architectural drawing. Now, there are three aspects of blueprints. Number one is the plan. You already know what a plan is, viewing from the top. All right, and this is an example of a plan. All right, the building, you can see if without being too into architecture, you can easily tell that this is a 2-bedroom flat. All right, you see bedroom 1, bedroom 2, and 1 living room. So a sitting room and 2 bedrooms. And you can see other aspects: the porch, the screen porch, the kitchen, the bathroom, and other places. Then you can see some little symbols there, building components that are being represented there. Those are also necessary. Okay. Now the next one is this one. You can also tell that this is a 3-bedroom flat building plan. Okay. You can see the master bedroom, the living room, the kitchen and dining, and the 2 other rooms with the porch. All right. So the second aspect of the blueprint is the elevations. The elevations. Okay, so you have the front elevations, which shows how the building looks like when viewed from the front. They said it reveals the beauty of the building. Okay, when you view it from the front, how does it look like? Number two, you have the back elevation. And there was one of the WAEC year where they asked the students to draw the rear elevation. And it brought about confusion. I remember the last set, it was confusing. They didn't understand what was rear. But by English standard, rear means the back. So it's the same thing. Sometimes they can use back elevation, they can use rear elevation, but not like you're drawing it. You rarely see, you rarely be asked to draw the rear elevation. But why can be creative. So it's good we know these terms. The back elevation shows how the building looks like when viewing from the back. All right. Then you have the side elevation, okay, which shows the building, the appearance of the building from the sides. It's also referred to as the end elevation. The end elevation. All right. So next slide. Okay, you can see example. This is the front elevation of this beautiful edifice. It's more like a church. All right. So this is the front view, how it will look like. So if you are, as an engineer, an architect, a civil engineer, whatever, these are the drawings you will present first before you start working. So when the builder sees it, he knows, okay, this is what we are expected to get. We are not looking for a shop. We are not looking for the appearance of a school building. This is how it will look like by the time we are done. So it comes with measurements, comes with dimensionings that will help the builders in their work. So this is another example. This is the kind of drawing you present in your WAEC, okay? So this is the front elevation of a building. All right, you can see the veranda, okay? You can see it, and then you can see the window. So this is how this building looks like. Simple. This is how it looks like when viewed from the front. This is an end view, the back of a building. Okay, so it looks just empty, nothing is there. According to this building, not all buildings are this empty, but for this building, the back is empty. And this is the front, the sectional view. That's the third part. Okay, after you view the front, the side, the end, the back, and everything, you view the plan. The next thing you should view is the sectional view. Okay, how will it look like when the building is being cut, sliced into two? Maybe two equal half, it may be unequal, but when the building is sliced into two and you remove the front part, what do you see that remains? That's what the sectional view is. What remains when you slice it? Now, WAEC will show you a method of slicing. You don't just slice at will. There's a way you slice. By the time you see, we begin to review WAEC questions, you will see how it is being sectioned. Okay, the parts that is being cut and all that. So that's the sectional view. And there are representations of this sectional view. In fact, based on our drawing, is the one that has the highest number of labeling, because there are many. Once you cut something open, there are many, those intricate parts we have to be labeled. For example, looking at me as a human being, if you want to label me as I am now, there is not much you can label. My eyes, my nose, my mouth, my hair, my hand. By the time you've gone 10 labelings, you are done with my outward appearance. But if I'm being cut into two, you have a lot of labelings to do, because you'll be labeling my heart, labeling my kidney, labeling the intestine, the types of intestines, labeling the stomach, labeling the pancreas, the tract, everything inside. So that's how this is. You can see it's filled and covered with several dimensions. Okay, and it has to be accurate. Section AA 1:100. So 1 here represents 100 in real life. 100 in real life. So if it's 1 meter, it's representing 100 meters in real life. But because we can't draw that real life on paper, they have to scale it down. I taught you before about scaling, so they had to scale it down to using the ratio 1:100, so that it can be able to be contained in a paper. All right. So this is the sectional view, sectional elevation. Now this is the complete package. Let me shift this up. So this is the complete package. All right, you have the plan, that's at the bottom left. You have the front elevation at the top, on top of the plan. Okay, this is how it will look like when viewed from the front of this. You can see it even from the plan. You see a door, you see a window the other side, and that's what it's showing in the front. You get to understand it better when we go in depth. And you can see the side view. Okay, the side view, and underneath the side view is sectional view of this. So this is a complete, this is one house. Okay, and by my analysis, it is a one bedroom self-contained. One bedroom self-contained. Okay, because I can say only one bedroom in the plan. So that's about that. Now, building identification of building components. So